To be honest with you, I did not think Coco was going to get this far throughout this whole leash training. She exceeded my expectations. What's up, girl? What is it, Coco? Be calm now. I know you're excited. Hi fam, it has been a long time since I made a long video, and that's because these 2 weeks have been busy, which is partly because I've been starting to leash train Coco, which you'll see right behind me there. Hi Coco, say hi. I've only leash trained her for 3 days in the entire 2 weeks, but she is proving to do extremely well on the harness, at least in leash training. I have not done collar leash training yet, which I probably need to do that here in the soon future. But she has went from being afraid in the harness to being fully confident in walking, and she even let us have a car ride with her. I'm gonna let you watch the footage from the 3 days of training that I had with Coco. We had a blast and it was really nice. I'm gonna show you all the techniques that I used throughout the days and how much I improved in training her throughout those 3 days. And then I'll get to today, which I might try to do a collar leash training with her. And if she does well, if she proves well, then I might try to do a leash search with her today. Isn't that right, Coco? That would be pretty good. See you guys there. Hi fam, I'm glad you got to see the footage. So this is actually the next day. I could not train Coco yesterday. I was very, very busy that day after I made a little bit of the video. So this video right here today will be me training Coco with the collar. Now, I almost couldn't find any other collar except that which was on another one of our dogs, Charlie, but I found this one. And the back of it is very, very dirty, so I'm going to use this, which I usually use for rocks and coins, and clean this. And then I'll put it on Coco, along with the leash and a harness too, for extra protection. I'll see you guys there. My, this is extremely dirty. Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at all that. My color's being restored quickly. Okay, I got it cleaned. I didn't get the color fully restored, and there's still some stains that you can see there. But it's looking a lot better. Jeez, that was a dirty collar. That took me about 10 minutes. Anyways, it's time for me to get these things on her. So I carried the dog into my room since she wouldn't come into my room for some reason. I don't know what was wrong with that. Put these things on her, and we'll head outside. I'm gonna do the harness first. To make sure she knows the strict protocol so that she doesn't pitch a fit when she's, you know, in the collar and try to run away. Isn't that right, girl? Alright, I got her all set. I got the collar on here, the harness on here, and I'm gonna train her first in the harness to make sure she knows strict protocol and go from there to the collar. Isn't that right, girl? I know you'll do amazing. you can tell she's doing pretty good right now on the collar, but you can tell that she's kind of hating it. The collar is a little bit more controlling. It's around the neck right here instead of around the body like the harness, so you can control your dog better on a collar. One thing that this solves in the collar is dog fights. So let's say Coco gets in a big fight with a big dog that's over there. This is the imaginary big dog. She gets into a fight with that big dog, and since the harness is on the body, instead of gripping tightly around the neck, I cannot control her bite movement right here, or pull her head away as much as if I had a collar on the neck. See how much this pulls? Now compare this with that. This is not pulling this part of the dog's body at all. And so it's very important in those types of situations to have a collar so that you can be able to pull your dog away from a dog fight and get another person to get the other dog off. And if you're in a one-man situation like that, put something in between the dogs. So, all to say, the collar is much better when you're walking on a leash around dogs. I'm gonna walk Coco a bit more on the leash. Make sure that she's good with the collar before I walk her around the yard on the collar. And then, if she proves well, like a Noma girl would, isn't that right? Isn't that right? Then I will take her on a search for a lost person. And I'll explain how that works when we get there. See you there. Look at her, she knows she's about to go on a walk. Alright, easy does it. Oh, especially. Alright. Easy, stay to my left. Alright, good girl. Look at that steady pace. Alright, girl. See what you got around the yard. Easy. Easy. To the left. Easy. All right.
She wants to get to me.
Look at that. You found a person already in the leash. It seems that you have caught scent of that person and you want to detect the scent of the person, and she found the person, right, Ross?
Yeah, she's a sweet girl.
Look at that. Now for that, I'll have to say, good girl. I'm a rewarder for that. Good search, good find.
I'm rewarding her too.
Yeah, we want to train a positive energy for searching into her. She's doing very good. Coco. There you go. Good heel. All right, come down. Easy. Good, easy. That's right. Good. Good. This way. This way. Left. Left. Good. Alright, come with me. Let us just say she did a phenomenal job. I trained her for about 10, 11 minutes, maybe 12 on the collar, and she's improving already on the collar. She's doing good as I knew she would. Isn't that right, Coco? Give me a doggy kiss. No? With that, we'll see who's willing to hide, and I'm going to start a search for that person. Isn't that right, Coco? Coco! Isn't that right? Isn't it right? Yeah. Good girl. I'm also going to train her on walking around the building. Apparently she does not like this half of the house that she's in right now. I had to force her the first time. I went the second time and it was smoother. And I'll get her used to the house. I'll get her walking around the building. I want her to be fully confidently walking around the outdoors and the buildings before I do a search on any person. Isn't that right, Coco? Coco, isn't that right? Yeah, it is, sweetheart. I know it. That first time was rough. I know it. I picked you up and I blocked you from getting back to that other half of the house. But we're getting used to this half for now, okay? Alright. She's doing much better. She did not pop out of her car this time. She did the first time. A couple of times she did. So I tightened the collar a good bit of the way. Make sure that she wasn't able to get out. And put it lower on her. To control her more. Just a little bit more on the lower part of her neck. Yeah, I learned today that it's definitely important to make sure that that collar is tightened all the way. And now it is, and she won't be able to break free, even though she pitches a fit. But right now she's proving to do much better at being on the collar. So I'm going to tell her to get up and I'll walk her around the building. Alright, Coco. Up. Heel. There you go. Easy. Easy does it. Take you around. This way. Good. Good. Yeah, that's good. I'm keeping a steady pace. Alright, let's turn this way. Good girl. 10 out of 10. We're just about ready to initiate a search. I chose one of my sisters to volunteer for this. She's going to become a subject, and she's going to give away her hat as a scent article, so I could search with that. I could give Coco the scent article and then tell Coco smell, because Coco actually does amazing with that. She has used scent articles during our walk on the collar to identify a subject, which was my sister, which is the sister that's going to be the subject for Coco. Right, Coco? Absolutely right. So I got the scent article right here, and my sister is hiding in the woods in the playhouse. I'm going to give her a good couple of minutes, and then I'll let Coco search for her using the scent item. Isn't that right, girl? All right, Coco. Good, good. Smell. Good, good. All right. Easy. Easy does it. All right. Good. Good. All right. All right, Coco. All right. Good, good. Oh, she's got hold of a strong scent. The wind's coming this way, so that makes sense. Okay, okay. You smell her trail. You want to get back on her trail. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good. Yeah, I get it, Coco. You're really excited. All right, smell. Up. You got it. You got it. Continue. Oh, yeah, she knows. She definitely knows. Yep. Yep. All right. Good, good. Man, you're beelining for it this time. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, Cobb. Cobb. Good, good. 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 Okay, good, good. Good. There's a little bit of Cobb there. Coco is fixing to make a find. And it looks like she's crittering on the trail. Scent's very strong here. And up.
Hey, girl.
Good find. Good girl. Her performance was absolutely gorgeous. Let's go back. All right now, Coco. Make sure you don't leave the subject behind. Good. Stay by her side. So guys, Coco's search went phenomenal. She exceeded my expectations. The search time literally only took 3 minutes and a half. Only 1 second exceeding. To be honest with you, I did not think Coco was going to get this far throughout this whole leash training. And that's because of her backstory. We have 3 dogs, and most of them have a backstory, and Coco is one of those dogs. And her backstory is pretty disturbing. She was dumped as a puppy, along with a couple other puppies, by this owner. Apparently he leashed all of them, got them all into his vehicle, and he just left them on the road. We found Coco when she was very, very small, just playing on the road, and we took her in under our wings to our house. And the other puppies were taken in by other parts of the community, and the other puppies died mysteriously. But Coco has stayed alive, and I do not take that for granted. Every day of her life, I'm going to train her for saving lives, because her life was saved, you know. And it's an inspiring bond that me and Coco have, you know. especially with her trauma that she went through and how she overcame that, you know, by knowing what the goal was, by knowing that I was training her up eventually to find something, whether that was a toy or what. She knew she was going to get a reward either way, petting or whatnot. She has incredible drive. And she persevered and left her trauma behind. And that's amazing. On the other dog that has a backstory, I'll touch on that in the next video. But for now, this is focused on Coco and her leash training. But yeah, she did incredible, and this is an incredible story for both me and her. It took tooth and nail sometimes. She didn't really like it, but only for a little while, only for a couple seconds. The rest of the time, she was making progress, and she clearly understood what I was saying to her because I took steps at her pace. And that's an important thing, especially for any dog you're training to search and save lives, you know, for search and rescue. You gotta go at their pace. You have to learn how they take things in. And I hope this story inspires you to do that more. You know, to do rough trainings with your dog to see where your dog is at, how your dog takes things. You know, say certain commands, see how the dog responds. See if your dog's a smart dog, finds loopholes around your commands, or is a easy dog to train, obeys all the commands. With Coco, she's a smart dog, but extra obedient to her owners because she is attached to us. Ever since the trauma happened, she seems to be attached. But yeah, I'm glad that she's safe with us, to be quite honest with you. And she will be trained up to save other people. You know, and this story just shows how much, you know, understanding your dog and understanding its struggles helps make the world a safer place for both the dogs and us. See you next time, fam. Coco did amazing, and I'm hoping to train her more on searches, get her on older trails. We'll see how she does tomorrow when the trail is a day old. And I'll tell my sister to hide somewhere else, and Coco will find her. Okay, see you next time. Bye.